your rifles grip that steel. For Super Earth we kill with pride. For every scream those squids made real, we'll shove a grenade in every side. They slithered where they don't belong. Now we bring justice loud and strong. No sleep, no mercy, no retreat. Just vengeance humming in our beats. This is our stand. We draw the line where heroes bleed. This is our stand. We fight for every thought and creed. This is our stand. No plea is heard, no mercy dealt. This is our stand. We scorch their stars until they melt.
Good morning, Super Earth. That was Heart of Democracy by Dead Net Order, spreading a message of defiance and hope in equal measure. It's also quite catchy, too. I'll probably be saying to myself, this is our stand all day today while I'm on the field. First, a message needs to be sent here. I know you're listening, Noctalia. I know about the despair matrix, and I know why it's not working. Everyone who listens to my broadcast is being inoculated against your despair. I also know what you do to my gad using that. And I'm going to rip your fluffing heart out. Still too cowardly to face me. I didn't expect anything else. Approximately 1 hour ago, a new wave of the Great Hellish Fleet arrived over Super China and began invading Equality on Sea. As before, heavy civilian losses are confirmed, both due to the Illuminate's deliberate targeting of them and the prion disease raging out of control. SEAF and forces are on the ground, both fighting in the streets and in the infirmary. We've brought as much vaccine against Illuminate prion as we could, but its manufacture is difficult and our medical infrastructure is a bit of a mess right now. To everyone listening on Super Earth, don't let the voteless or the Illuminate touch you. They carry a deadly pathogen, and even if you're not showing symptoms, you can still pass it along to someone else. It's probably a good idea to maintain proper democratic social distancing, just to be on the safe side. There is some good news, however, as because of the splitting of their forces, Illuminate aggression within Eagleopolis has slowed, and SEAF forces report that they are beginning to set up firing lines and perimeters, and some safe zones. Despite only controlling 20% of the city, they report that the line is being held. However, the 95th tell me that Remembrance is getting hit hard. The history of the city is a somewhat unpleasant one, sadly. The original city built in this location, Buenos Aires, was destroyed during the First Galactic War by a bug meteor attack that was shot out of orbit by a sporefall event. Whether this was an accident due to a botched migration attempt or a deliberate attack is still a matter of some debate today, but the result was the same. This will be the second time that the city has been destroyed. The place has experienced some very bad luck, hasn't it? Poor guys. I was contacted by Radical this morning and asked to warn others about the apostates, who are currently engaging in Operation Red Flags, which is exactly what they are throwing up to me. Apostates are chaos divers led by Furabell, who were thrown out of the original unit for being too murderous, chaotic, and crazy. So we're talking about a very special, very extreme level of absolute fluffing insanity here. And when Radical passed along the details of Operation Red Flags, I'll admit I felt a little sick. This is not something they plan to put into motion at some point or a hypothetical. They've already got boots on the ground and are putting it into practice as we speak. Furabell has instructed his apostates to inflict wide damage upon the surface of Super Earth and to sow chaos, confusion, and destruction in their wake. While he did instruct not to deliberately target loyalist Helldivers unless fired upon first, I express a lot of doubt over whether or not his followers will show that level of restraint. What is really going on here is that apostate forces have spoofed IFF frequencies, so we can't tell the difference between them, chaos, or anyone else, and are unleashing stratagems to inflict widespread destruction on our megacities, mostly 380s, 500s, and napalm. Furthermore, they are openly attacking Sikh Marines and even killing civilians in the field, as that crosses a line with me. These are just people trying to defend their home for a bell and have no choice. It is our failure, my failure, that allowed the war to come to Super Earth. They are not the evil you fight, but people who desperately our protection. And if you insist on gunning them down, if you crave to spill the blood of the innocent, then you are my enemy. Furabel has also instructed his followers to kill SEAF personnel using plasma weapons, so it looks like the Illuminate did it, and to kill squids with bullet weapons to fan the flames of the conflict. Kind of unnecessary and pointless if you ask me. I mean, I can't really imagine ours and the Molsk's dislike for each other getting any worse or better than it is at this current moment. We've got our hands wrapped around each other's throats, and really it's just a matter of seeing who passes out first. That's been Liberty's Latest with me, Pondera the Radio Angel. I'll be getting fish deployed from orbit as soon as this broadcast hits the airwaves, and I'm actually feeling quite perky and happy, much to the eternal disgust of my Eagle pilot, who is not a morning person by any means, so I'll likely be up to some psionically induced shenanigans today. Hey there, you ancient cosmic horror from beyond the stars. You want to get force-fed one of your own overships that got telekinetically yeeted from orbit? I bet you do. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, and for the defense of Super Earth.